Listen, you got to use what you have to get what you want. That is the game. In today's money message, in today's world, you can make money straight from out the comfort of your home. You got fourth house energy. Right from your bed, right from your home, right from the privacy of your nested bungalow, whatever that may be for you. Um, Spirit is telling you, okay, the message for you in regards to your money message is to seize all opportunities. Now, creating, for those of you guys that are trying to create financial freedom in your life, okay, whatever that may look like for you, if you know that you are trying to create financial freedom in your life, your new frequency is not the dollar bill, it is currency, energy. And as of right now, wherever you are on your journey, that is all you have to work with. So if negativity is around you, that is currency. Okay? You may feel like, no, I don't want to have to deal with that negativity. I want to go straight to the top. In order to be a master of how to handle new levels at new devils and at new levels, in order to be able to manage that type of currency, you need to master first how to work with negative currency. Okay, so that is your haters, that is your the small mind, small town, okay, your closest friends, family, foes. Those, they are all currency. Okay, so I'm gonna use singing as an example. This is my favorite example to use. Pain and turn it into purpose, right? So you may not like the drama that's associated with third party energies, the drama that's associated with love, the drama that where there's a problem, now you can provide a solution. If there is no problem, there's nothing to solve. Correct. So your emotions, what we are emoting right now, what the status of the world right now is either drama, pain, lust. It's going to be one of those deadly sins. How do you alchemize a deadly sin into a heavenly virtue? You take something that is raw, very real, very dense, and you alchemize it into a different perspective. How you can do that? You can only do that by getting out of your own way. The more you practice getting out of your own way so you can alchemize negative into this is by you being willing to what? Knead the dough and get your hands dirty. Can I get some dough? Can you drop a bag in the comments for me? Because I'm on to something right now, which is why you have Mercury at the bottom of the day. Okay, it's all connected. What you may feel like the side of something that you don't like is all connected. The same creator that created the light also created the dark. The same creator that created the roaches that you don't like also created the roaches. The same creator did that. The same creator has brought in duality, negative and positive. Everything in this realm is a negative and a positive. When you go to the earth and you want to use dirt from, I don't know, dirt from the bank, dirt from a school, dirt from anywhere in the ground. Let's say you want to go to a tree, you want to take something off the tree. You should leave something. What? I may be subtracting this, but I'm adding this. Why? So other life forces can feed off of that energy because you're tapping into currency. Those that will get it will get it. So I'm talking to someone here. Spirit don't make these type of messages for no fucking reason. So if this is you and you are dealing with karmic family, karmic friends, karmic lovers, and you feel like you're entangled in this karmic dance that you no longer want to participate in, you may be replaying certain lessons that you don't feel like you should have to constantly keep learning because it ain't you. Right? But it is you if you haven't alchemized it. But it is you if you're not seeing that the universe has pretty much dropped a bag of dough on your door and is asking you to make little baggies. And then I want you to sell it. Okay? I want you to sell these small bags. I want you to break it down by the fucking pound. I gave you raw fucking energy, and I want to see you turn it into small baggies. And then I want you to go to the corner. And then I want you to sell what you have then processed, what you have broken down, what you have digested. Now, I know I just got real plug talk on y'all, so I'm going to bring it back. And I'm going to draw the correlation with the currency of your energy and your time. Okay? The energy, the emotion of loss and pain and betrayal, all of that is currency. So what books are you writing? Those are the baggies, right? What songs are you creating? Those are the baggies. What beautiful movie are you producing? Okay. What stories? Maybe you want to draw from your own inspiration. We got inspiration here. Spirit said draw from that own fucking art. Inspiration, and give it a channel, give it a name, give it a direction. It is raw energy. It's raw currency. It's also the currency that's going to take you places that ain't never been gone before or been before. Okay? And you won't have to get drunk to do it. You won't have to get high to do it. You won't have to do anything to do it, because you're able to pull from a space of real life experiences. Okay? Real life debts. Some of the greatest works are made in the pen. Some of the greatest works are made at your lowest. Some of the greatest revelations happen at rock bottom. And so if you are in a space of rock bottom, there is always a way out of there. So you got to use what you have to get what it is that you want. So we're going from point A to point B. Okay. So if you're trying to go from point A to point B in regards to these money messages and what it is that how you intend to apply it in your life, let me get some ships in the comment section. If that's you, drop me some ships in the comment section, so I know I'm not talking to myself. Let me know that you pick up what I'm putting down. Let me get some ships. Let me get some bags. And let me introduce myself. My name is TT, your friendly psychic medium. Here on the internet, I do this for the girlies and all the underdogs. This is what we do over here. Spirit is always going to put us up on game. So if you're here for it, drop me some bags and some ships. A lot of them. I like a lot of them. Okay? That's also currency. All right? So I know that you understand what I'm saying, and we speak in the same language. I heard Laguini. Anyway, I digress. So yes, with communication. I think I was talking about bags and perception. No one can do this better than you, because ain't nobody ever walk a mile in your fucking shoes. How about them apples? If they ain't ever walk a mile in your shoes, if you've been there, you done that, and you want to be on the up on the other end of it, because that's behind you, you are leaving pounds and pounds and pounds of raw currency unhandled, unprocessed, undealt with. Well, how do I turn it into something positive if it's already negative? Perspective. How did you do it? Now you tapping into your God consciousness. How did you do it? How did you find the silver lining in your own shit? Okay. You don't have to be in it to be of it. You may not be in it anymore, but you come from it, so you know it well. Your walk of life is your inheritance. Can't nobody take that from you. You are now a part of the writings on the walls. You're part of the book. You're part of the story. The living word. Your life, you're living it. It's a word. Can I get a amen, hallelujah, aye bobo, ashe, something? So again, with these winds of fortune, this is rags to riches. Your life experiences, your trials, your tribulations. It says, allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life opportunities and challenges with adaptability. This is your season of mastering adaptability. You know how to do it well. If you got out of a situation, you knew how to adapt long enough to get you where you needed to go, right? So why would you not apply that into your money situation now? You know how to be at that job. And you don't like that boss or them coworkers, but you be there long enough to get that check, which is what you want, and to go and spend it on what you want. Apply that same shit. That's boss-tivities. Okay? And then we have gestures. I love this one because this tells me that everything you touch turns to gold. This tells me that you may be asked to help someone, or you may be the person that needs a helping hand. So you giving deserved praise to other is currency. It will come back to you tenfold. You dropping a bag or a sale in the comment section is currency. What you give is always being reciprocated. Now you have to put yourself in a position where you can receive too. Maybe not from the person you gave it from, but you keep it going. You keep it going because energy never dies. It only circulates. Okay, so you don't have to worry about one particular person giving you that reciprocity because it's always in circulation. It only stops circulating when you become too good to stir the motherfucking pot. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I'm going to say that again. And it only stops when you become too good to stir the pot, when you become too good to comment, when you become too good to engage or interact. Because you don't just stop the pot for someone else, you stop it for yourself too. Because money is love. You understand? Money is love. Ain't no haters over here. So look at that. You will receive recognition too. Well, when am I going to get this back? Or when am I going to get that back? Only thing that can be blocked, the only thing you can block is yourself. When you tap into currency and these types of messages, I'm not talking to people that's not meant for greatness. I'm talking to people that are already on the path of greatness. They want financial freedom. Now you tapping into currency. Now you processing big bags, big banks. It's all energy. So I feel like you are learning how, like I said, how to use what you have to get what you want with the Temperance card in reverse. Okay. In Hoodoo, the Temperance card in reverse, they are your everyday pastors, preachers, gurus, shamans, nurses. By day, they your bank tellers, and by night, they alchemize in good energy. That's how they can continue showing up for you. Okay? So I feel like you're meant to learn. It's not about the reach or the expansion right now. It's about your relationship with the elements or the aspects of yourself. That's what temperance is. Relativity to you. How do you feel on the inside? How do you prioritize yourself? Because when you prioritize yourself and you show up for yourself, now you're tapping into the temperance in reverse. And the temperance in reverse says, I know how to shift my mood. I know how to shift my perspective. I know how to give myself what I need without needing it from someone else. When you tap into that I am, you change the motherfucking game. This is what they don't want you to know. Because when you change the game and you tap into your internal source, not off your own strength, don't get it twisted, but your internal source where you know who you are, your willpower, Man, y'all be walking out of these damn jobs by the droves. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't want you doing that. That's why they want you fearing that. That's why they want you with your hand out. Beggars. Making you believe that beggars can't be choosers. You can choose to change your life today. You can choose to change the game. Because the game is only relative to your universe. It don't matter what Sally down the road is doing in their universe. They could do that. It don't matter what Tom is doing down their road. They could do that. It works for them in their chart. It works for them in their abilities. So you cannot compare analytics. You cannot compare numbers, views, consistency. None of that shit. Not when you the spiritual dope girl. Not when you the spiritual dope, the spiritually dope guy or girl. You can't do that. You can't. 5 of Pentacles. I just drew a blank. Hold on. Hold on. There's something here. I just gotta allow the message to come through. This is checkmate. The hate that you give, the drama that's coming to your way, the karmic ties that you are entangled with, you finna start a pot. Okay? Your spirit guides are saying, do not be afraid to stir the pot. The best thing they ever did was convince you that not using what's already on your table as an energy source is being the bigger person. Okay? Only people that ain't never resuscitate something from flatlining, if you ain't never brought something back to life, if you don't know how to resurrect some shit, they can't give you no advice. That's like going to get advice with someone that ain't never been through shit. That's like going and letting someone that ain't never had nothing, been through shit, endured nothing, tell you how you should operate in character, in nature, in currency. Of course they're going to tell you that, because if you operate from what you're really good at, you would outdo your competitors. Period. I don't care what nobody fucking say. Next thing you know, they'll be over there trying to collab with you and offer you this and offer you that. Because inspiration is hard to find. They out here. The higher you go, the less inspired you become, because you ain't going through shit. Struggle brings about a lot of things, but nobody wants to struggle anymore. So the first thing they're going to tell you to do is, oh, that's beneath you. Yeah, they're going to tell you that because they want you to get complacent and comfortable by getting you to feel some type of way about your life and your journey and where you are. So like the card says, this connection holds both challenge and purpose. You finna win the game. I feel like you finna win the game. What's coming? Some of you guys, this could be the projection of another person that wants you to feel insecure, wants you to feel like you got healing to do. You need to work on yourself. Something is wrong with you. Some of y'all, this could be your own mother. Don't have to be, but the Empress energy does depict that. Some of you guys, you are going to have to alchemize the narrative between, your relationship with, mother figures. These are major archetypes. Your journey, can't nobody tell you that, because you got karmic ties here. Can't nobody tell you how to express your journey and how you could do it. Nobody wants to talk about the pain. They always like to talk about the pain that they endured, but that part of the story is irrelevant. Not to be insensitive to nobody, okay? But that's the truth. Someone slapping you, that's irrelevant. That's the irrelevant aspect of the story. That's the result. How did we get there? What caused the slap? That's more interesting, don't you think? What did you do? What did they do? Now you got a plot. Now there's a twist. Now you're telling a story. There is someone here. Okay, now this is coming towards you. There's some type of memory that you reflect on often about how you were treated when you were homeless at your lowest. And this is pretty much saying that you felt like when you have to reflect on this, it makes it difficult for you to turn the other cheek or be, happy about this because it makes you very sad, right? I was at my lowest. I was treated this way. I don't like it. I didn't have nothing. This is how I was done. Okay. With the Five of Swords, this is pretty much asking someone else to take accountability or ownership for an experience that you had. I don't care if it's an experience from a mother, a sibling, a lover. I want you to take responsibility for the experience that I had. And I want you to, this is not even like an admit, it's like an omission. I want you to pretty much understand this is why I don't love you. This is why I don't help you. This is why I'm not involved with you. This is why I stay, this is why I can be around you, but I'll never do for you. There's this type of energy here. You deserve, this is like wanting someone else to experience the same sadness that you experience. The Five of Swords can be tit for tat. But it's like I've carried this burden on myself for a very long time. This is something that I'm still upset about. And I'm trying to be the bigger person, but I shouldn't have to carry this burden on my own. You should be carrying it with me. And it seems like you're better now. Like you're in a better position financially. You're doing good. Because you're doing good, like you're not homeless anymore. You got your own place. You have your own shit going together. There's a position of power here, but there's no major arcanas. It's still depicting like you have to go within and ask yourself why you want someone else to experience a level of burden. Why do you want someone else to feel sadness? Why do you want to use that rod of correction? Look at that. Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles. It's like with the Five of Swords at the bottom of this deck, it's like, no, I'm not the bad person. You're the bad person. I'm not the evil person. You're the evil person. It seems like you want someone else to admit that they are the evil person. Reveal. Like you're trying to like draw someone out to kind of like reveal, like, see, my character isn't bad. This person is bad. I know how bad they are. So it seems like the devil in reverse here. Someone's convinced that they know the truth or a secret about someone, and I can't tell if it's you or cross watcher or what. Um, but what I can tell you is, so yeah, like someone's watching from a fake profile. Like someone's watching someone that they don't like from a fake profile. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's this energy of, I took some negative stuff that happened to me and look at me now. Now I can get whatever I want. I could do whatever I want. And I have the power in my hand now to help other people. But you'll never get this helping hand from me, or you'll never get, someone could be doing you like this, or you're doing someone else like this. You'll never get this helping hand from me. You'll never get this support from me. Because I'm like your handler now. I'm meant to handle, like God put me in a position to teach you a lesson. So it's definitely giving me roots with family. So with the Five of Wands in reverse here, it's like Spirit is saying, whatever drama is happening here, if you are the person that you may have blood ties with these people, but you don't personally care to be in their drama. You don't care how someone feels about something. Five of Cups, that's their emotions. That's their sorrow. That's their misery. Maybe the only way to communicate that to this person is through the internet, is through technology. Because with perception in the third house, it ain't your job, or it ain't this person's job to tell the person that went through certain experiences that they're wrong for their perception. They're entitled to their opinion. They can feel whatever the fuck they want to feel. What they gotta do with the price of tea in China? Not a goddamn thing. Okay? We still gonna have a Boston fucking tea party. Check, please. That's what this is. This is what I'm seeing here. So it's like someone wants to see you down bad. Rejected, out in the cold, down bad, humble you. This is a classic case of, I want to humble you, but you won't let me humble you. You think you're so smart. Okay? Do you remember what you did last summer? Do you remember what happened to me when I was this age? This is why I would never do for you. I would never have feelings for you. I would never care for you. I would never wish good on you. You're going to get what you deserve. This is like something that somebody wants to text you, tell you, but they can't tell you or text you because they don't have the fucking balls. This is someone that's chasing clout. But they want your attention like heavy. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Something's going to happen within less than 30 days. Someone's expecting you to lose everything. What's happening in the next 30 days? Or less than 30 days? Oh. Toots. Okay. Creature alert. Creature alert. So, I feel like someone's like projecting. Someone here is like waiting to hear some type of sadness about you. Because, I mean, you don't get all these beautiful ass money messages, right? And then the prediction is pretty much telling you that someone is coming to project on you. They want to humble you, but really you're meant to humble them. And I'm saying you because I'm talking to the screen. I'm talking through the screen to whoever is on the other end. Okay? But sometimes when it comes to karmic ties, I may say you, but I'm talking through you to the motherfucker that's trying to fuck with you. So figure out where you fit in. Clarify this Empress energy. Yeah, someone here feels like you can't let go of something, or they can't let go of someone, so they're letting go of you by default as a way to teach you a lesson or humble you. How does it feel to be ignored? How does it feel to be ghosted? How does it feel to have to do everything by yourself? I'm mad. I don't have to do shit. And on top of not having to do shit, you're gonna know that I know you need shit, and I can't, and you're not gonna get shit from me. So someone's figuring out it's a lot of people. A lot of people gossiping about, I wonder if this is going on in your life. I wonder if that's going on in your life. It could be 3 people. They're 3 amigas or amigos. They feel like you laugh at the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. They feel like you be laughing. Like, oh, this is probably comical. Like, someone's telling this person, like, they know that you talk about them. They know that you are behind the screen. Like, they know, you know that they know that, right? And they're like, I don't care. Or she's like, I don't care. And so someone else is telling them, well, why do you keep feeding the attention? If you are the better person, or you're above the drama, or you don't care about none of this, why are you seeking them out? And this person is like, because that person needs to be exposed. Because, or if it's a guy, they're over there like, because they need to suffer. Someone wants to try to expose you so bad. 5 of Swords keep coming out. Someone try to beat you at your own game. Do you know this is the type of energy? Let's say you have friends or family and you don't deal with certain fucking exes and stuff like that. They will go and partner and work with, or give like maybe someone you used to date or something like that help or assistance, because it's to spite you. These are spiteful people that are hell bent on trying to spite you. But I'm getting Archangel Michael. Anytime I get the King of Swords in reverse with Temperance, this is definitely Archangel Michael that is saying, like, you're just awakening wrath. Okay. Just protecting you with an even sharper sword. And these be the same people that be playing in your face. And then they get all in their feelings when you won't let their plan play out the way they want it to play out. Because they're messing with a star. Like, nothing is going to touch you. You can't betray someone that was meant to handle them. Like, think about that shit. Someone trying to betray you that you meant to handle. Anyway, these are our money messages, y'all. Like I said, the advice is write a good book, make an inspiration, cut a check, tell them check please, because they're doing their own, they're doing the work for you, dragging themselves to hell. Hell, you might as well profit off it along the way, okay? Because you can't wake up somebody that's already dead. The dead is dead. What's dead is dead. What's gone is gone. So give them their own fucking poison to eat off of, I guess. Until next time.